AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.
I understand the entertainment value of this sports media thing. I understand the entertainment value. But if two brothers know me, y'all two know me. I care about if you care about it. Like, okay, we can have fun, but care about it. And it's just too much niggas trying to be funny up there and tough. Everybody tough and funny.
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
too
Like,
much. Yeah, they doing too much.
Game.
Yeah. Starting to be annoying too. Like at first it was entertaining, it was fun. And then, like you said, he'd definitely try to, give you some knowledge of the game. But now they just strictly, it's annoying. So yeah, let's hit the clip. But I agree, Flea. I agree.
Just the pompous arrogance that the whole panel, forget Gilbert, because McCants is like that, Jennings is like that, Kenya Martin is like that, Lexi Brown is like that. Even her, like all of them up here have a level of arrogance that is like, damn, I don't even know if I want to sit with you niggas and talk basketball. But anyway, go on.
You need the market from New York to explode.
For sure.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he has probably been, and this is no offense to Melo, he has probably been
Take it easy.
I know, I'm trying to, I gotta choose my words.
Take it
carefully.
easy, please. I'm listening too. I'm like, take it easy.
Take it back. You can take it back.
The most dominant guard.
Like how you said that.
I slid out of there. I slid right out of there.
I like how you.
Gil's learning.
Gil, you a smart dude.
Don't ever do that again. I didn't
Look
like
what
most
happens when you
dominant guard.
sit and think.
Since I mean, shit.
Since Linsanity.
I mean, that was only for
2 weeks.
Hey, but that was a very dominant
the league
2
ain't
weeks.
the league never seen nothing like that, by the way.
That's
No, that's true. But for the most part, I mean, when you're talking about like not a superstar, because he's not Melo name.
Right.
Non-superstar, is this probably the best player in Knicks history that didn't have a superstar name?
Start with you, Flea. You usually discuss it with what he talks about. What did you feel about those comments about Mr. Jalen Brunson?
I mean, the qualifiers, because he kept adding qualifiers every time. He added another qualifier before he made the statement. So if the end statement is Jalen Brunson is the best non-superstar that the Knicks have ever had, okay, I'll roll. I'm rolling. I don't think we need to reduce Jalen Brunson to non-superstar, right? Like, I don't think he should be strictly reduced to that to try to make a statement about the effect that he's had on the Knicks. Look, Clyde Frazier was great. Earl of Pro Monroe was great. Willis Reed was great. Patrick Ewing was great. Carmelo Anthony was great. Bernard King, great. These are all-time great Knicks, right? So what Brunson is doing right now and has done, consistently, because now we can consider this consistency. Last year, what you say, OG? Last year, you got us to the playoffs out of the first round.
Right.
Do it again.
Right.
Do it again.
Right.
We in the 2nd seed now. We a 2 seed now. You averaged 28 a game this year. You carried this ball club through immense injuries. Go find me another team in the NBA. 30 teams this year that had the type of injuries the Knicks had in their top 3 seed. Go find me. Comments, help me. My brothers, help me. Celine, my daughter, go help me. Somebody find me 30 out of the 30 teams, the injuries that we dealt with. Go find me another team that's overcome it with a miniature guard.
Right.
Like, come on.
Well, listen, great point. And I'm going to just add on to that. So last year, we was the 5th seed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come back this season. We the 2nd seed. Last year, what he averaged, 24, 25. He come back, he's averaging 28, damn near 29, jumps into MVP candidacy. Of course, he ain't going to get it, but remember, you went from not even being thought about MVP to now people are really saying that. So the consistency Great point, Fleet. But this is my thing. Please, everybody, just give the young man his props. Let's not try to see. I have a tendency of comparing, but today I ain't gonna do that. Let's not compare him to nobody because I don't want to downplay the Melos or nobody. Let's just be happy that the Knicks are not the same old Knicks that everybody is used to. We have a bona fide superstar, and what this young man is doing, we haven't seen in a long time, especially in the blue and orange. See, we see that everywhere else. We don't see this in New York. We just don't. If it's Linsanity, it's a month. If it's Marbury, it don't last. If it's Melo, it's some problems. We got the team. We right now have people talking about we are conference finals contenders and fully healthy. We are title contenders. We didn't hear that with Melo. We didn't hear that with Amari Stoudemire. We didn't hear that with Marbury. So for me, what Brunson is doing is very special. And like Gilbert said, the city is behind him. The city is behind him. And I think we're going to continue to be behind him. And like I said, this young man is special. He's special, and people need to jump on the bandwagon how they do everybody else. Once again, I'm going to say this before, I'm going to leave it on this note. They was ready to make Halliburton a super duper star in a month. In 1 month, they tried to catapult Halliburton to superstardom. This young man been doing this all season. And then you still have analysts like Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp talking about Indiana. They will still pick in a 7-game series. Listen, man, the Knicks hate got to stop. But Gilbert Arenas, if you notice, it's these guys don't want to be wrong, Fabe. It's hard for them to say, yo, man, I was wrong. This young dude is doing this thing. The Knicks is legit. Nobody wants to say that because they don't want the backlash. Yeah. But we here to stay. We here to stay.
I'm just wondering. I don't get it. I don't understand. No matter where you were, expectations, like it really feels like it's set up. Like, what's so hard about just saying he's nice like that? Like he's just like that. Yes, he's more dominant than Melo. What the hell are you people talking about? Ain't no in-betweens with me. You know how I do. I was dead wrong about Zion last night, by the way, but I'm dead right about Jalen Brunson. This is a year and a half. How the hell do you go by Max? We've seen Maxey without Joel Embiid. He couldn't do this. We saw it. It's not even close. We seen him against everybody else. With Carmelo, they need the right team around him. He came here with Amari Stoudemire. It's hard to really play around that style of play. And Brunson came in. If you're being real, these are both 2 scoring perimeter players. So Brunson was able to adapt. And again, I've seen him get better game in, game out, week in, week out, every month. Go against a double team, get the ball out of his hands. I didn't see Melo get better like that. Ever. If anything, he kind of regressed as a player for me. He came in the league like crazy.
All right.
Bro, all right, what?
Because you love getting in this bag.
Here we go.
You find a way. You find a way to get into this bag to try to shit on Melo. And I was chilling. But now he regressed it. Hold on. Let's back up a little bit. The last time we were 2 seed was when? Knicks fans.
Carmelo.
Okay. When was the last time we won 15 to 18 games in a row? Tell me.
Carmelo.
Okay. When was the last time we had a scoring champion on the New York Knicks?
Oh, Carmelo?
So, like, you gotta relax, dog.
Okay.
You got to relax with this bullshit hate that you give on Melo. Every chance you get, when the door creeps open, you kick the shit off the hinges and go nuts. I'm
not a Carmelo guy. I've never been a Carmelo guy. It is about Brunson. I'm hyped because this is a guy that's here right now, and I'm behind him 1,000%. He's not just ranked 1A. He was doubted as a 1A guy, and now he's been proven to be a 1A dude more so than I ever predicted. I never expected him to be like this. Carmelo was expected to be a 1A guy and did not come through. The hell are you talking about?
We gotta
knock this out of the ballpark.
How did he not come through?
Because his peers is D Wade and LeBron James, and them boys won championships. They went to 4 in a row. He didn't defend Lindsay. Like, don't tell me he didn't have a team. I don't want to hear about any of this stuff.
They did that together.
Okay, so who did he team up with? How come he couldn't bring anybody to New York City? How come he couldn't get better every game when he was out here? Game in, game out.
What are you talking about?
No, he didn't. Knock it off,
What are you
bro.
talking about?
He's been the black hole. You can watch.
I'm just sipping my tea.
Listen, this
Are
ain't
you
even
nuts?
it's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
I'm not, but that's your problem. You're comparing apples to oranges. You're comparing Carmelo Anthony to Jalen Brunson. Like, you're reaching now, and that's why I'm pissed off. Is because you're reaching because you have a vendetta against Melo. Go do that on your own.
No.
This ain't
I have a vendetta against Knicks fans who still don't admit that he didn't come through. That still don't admit that he wasn't this. That's my problem.
What did Brunson do that has surpassed what Melo did? Tell me.
He's carried a team without everybody on the squad, bro. What are you talking about? He's been a true leader, like everything you just said.
What has
everything
he
we
done
described right now?
What did he do that Melo didn't do?
For me, he's done enough. He's proved he's over. He's overachieved.
Last time
Carmelo ain't even achieved.
We were second seed. Last time we were out the first round. Carmelo Anthony was our best player.
All right,
he also fought it against the Pacers, the up and coming Paul George, who surpassed him too. Let's not forget that.
Well, Flea, I'm
not arguing. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about Brunson. You found a loophole to get your shit off on Melo, and I'm not letting you do it tonight. You do it every time.
Now we're ranking Jalen Brunson. So hold on a second. Let's just ask a straight up question. So you still rank Carmelo peak for peak higher than what Brunson has done
in his career?
In his Knicks tenure, bro. Forget his career. You can't. He has to have a career first.
So I mean, be specific now. Be specific.
The best of Carmelo versus the best of Brunson. What you been impressed with more?
What I listen, recency bias for anybody. Because guess what?
Right.
Guess what? When we won 54 games in 2013, when we were a 2 seed, when we were the oldest team in the league, and we had clearly a top 5 player in the NBA, when he was a top 3 MVP candidate, I thought we had an amazing team. But people gloss over that because they don't like him. Talk about the facts. The facts were we won 54 games. We won more games than we did now.
I ain't got nothing against that man. He's a cool dude. I always thought he was a cool
You don't know
dude.
that nigga. Shut up. You don't know him.
I don't know any of these people. No, this is what I'm saying.
You don't know
y'all
him.
act like y'all don't know any of these people when you act like this.
He a cool dude.
But hold on. All right. But let me ask y'all a question. Just I'm gonna throw it out there. I understand what both of y'all saying. My difference between Melo and Brunson, with Melo, I never had hope to win a championship. I'm just being honest with you. Brunson,
why?
All right, I'm gonna explain. Because to be honest, he's a very selfish player, and I don't think he played championship style basketball. That's just my opinion.
What gives you the impression that Jalen Brunson plays? And because the problem, this is what happens. Hold on, OG, because I'm gonna let you talk. But this is what happens. I start defending Melo, and for the people that ain't really listening well, it's gonna start sounding like I'm hating on Brunson, and that's not what I'm doing. Fabian did the nut shit like he always does, and tries to kick Melo in the back. You watch his podcast every week, but you want to kick him in the back. Cut it out. Like, what are you doing?
Well,
that's my point.
Right.
Hold on a second. Why is it that if you're making a point about one guy, we got to get out of this. We got to get out of the fact that just because I feel the way I feel, I have anything against this man. You turned it into this. I'm not going to kick Brunson's back in. So what do you feel? Brunson, that Carmelo Anthony played championship style basketball?
I feel like Carmelo Anthony could absolutely win a championship. Absolutely could have won a championship. He did.
I agree with that.
Well, hold on. No. Flea, hold on.
He didn't.
But Flea, to me, that's two different questions. I'm not saying he couldn't win. I'm just saying for me, when he was with our Knicks, the way that trade happened, and we basically almost gave up a lot.
Even that,
right.
I think is a fairy tale.
Right,
that ain't even really like.
Right, understandable, but still, I just
what happened to Wilson Chandler after that? What happened to Mozgov after that?
All right,
you wound up getting Felton back.
What
happened to Gallinari after that?
Okay,
let's be honest about these things.
Flea, listen.
Hold on, but see, I think that's not fair. Also, because like he broke that down. He did not expect to come to the Knicks. And none of us knew any of this stuff until a month ago when he said, "I thought I was going to the Lakers." So he unfairly took it on the chin, saying, "Oh, yo, You guys think that I wanted myself traded for an entire team and everything like that. So that, yes, things like that have been put on him, and that's the reason why when you hear the word selfish and his style of play, you start to throw dirt on his name and believe everything. I get what you're saying, Flea.
George Karl got the world thinking Melo don't play defense. George Karl got the world thinking Melo is selfish. George Karl got the world thinking that. And George Karl, nobody in basketball circles even wants George Karl around them. But got all of it. He's had a hand in, fixing this narrative for the players that he just don't like. That's corny.
But Flea, I think it's wrong to do that because I don't even like George Karl. I don't like George Karl whatsoever. So when you bring him up, it's just like, I don't care what he says. I'm talking about his game. The person that Melo always reminded me of was Barkley.
As much as I love Melo with the Knicks, and we make jokes and things of that, he was a great Knick. And right now, Brunson is just doing something special. And I just think the city, this is the first time in a long time that I've heard MVP chants and us really having a chance at a title, Fleet, just to be honest.
No, that's a fact. I'm not
with Melo, of course, that should have been in the back of our mind because he's a super duper star. But to actually game by game, we living it and really seeing it is crazy right now. It's crazy. And listen, man, this kid Brunson is, listen, man, he's giving the city hope, bro. He's really giving the city hope.
But okay, hold on. So that has to be the argument because Patrick Ewing's in the conversation too, and for a long time he was. I guess he was giving this thing.
But y'all don't disrespect Pat every chance y'all get.
Wait a minute.
Because how great Brunson is. That's the problem with Knick fans. That's always been my problem.
But we don't even have him on the same level as Patrick Ewing yet. That's not there yet. Why? Because Patrick Ewing's two-way player. He carried the team for 2 decades, damn near, bro. That's not Melo did it for what 7 seasons. So it's almost even everything you said compiled with that. Also with the fact that his style of play to me was never 1A because it's tough to win like that. Kobe, these guys, Jordan, they figured it out, but that style of play is normally not the way to win a championship. It really isn't, unless you're the big man and kicking it out and stuff like that. So he never figured it. To me, Brunson kind of started off that way, but he's becoming a lot more unselfish and figuring this thing out. So for Gilbert Arenas to say that, what I'm trying to ask is, why are we so reluctant to even say that? Even right now, you fighting me the way you did because I said that. I might have been kicking Carmelo's back in, but at this point, I got to pass Carmelo. I've been way more impressed with him than Melo. I can't say more than Patrick Ewing because Patrick Ewing, remember, he took this team from the ground up.
Well, I think you're not you're not being fair, but the fact remains we watched 7 years of greatness before he became a Knick, right? We watched Melo have a whole other career before he got to become a Knick. And the things that he did as a Nugget, when he came here, we were salivating over the fact that we have a player like that. And because it didn't pan out the way that we all three of us wanted it to, it is absolutely easy to say, yo, fucking Melo, man. I get it. I'm not pushing back on that, fellas. I understand that. What I'm just saying is that expectations are different. The expectation for Melo coming in was like, yo, we have a top 10, top 5, top 8, wherever you had him at that time, coming into the door. We got a chance. And we got Amari. Oh, we got a chance, right? But here, we signed this dude, and one of us on the screen, I don't know who it is, but I'm sure one of us said, damn, we gave Brunson a lot of money. That's a lot of money. When he got that money, there was, okay, so if it wasn't one of us, there's a Knick.
Hold on, but do any of us think that?
At that time, I had to think about it. But me, at that time, I had said, whoa, 100 million for this young man? A little over 100?
But to be honest, Flea, with me, I never, at this point now, when it comes to the money, nothing surprises me. I just was wondering, okay, how good is he going to be over here? I knew he was good. I didn't see this. To be honest, I gotta be honest.
That's my point. Is the fact that people said we overpaid him. People said you saw that montage.
Yeah, of
all these analysts talking about the Brunson, and
of course.
All he's done is exceed expectations.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.